This week's US CQM forecast alert is situation of inflation in 2023 Q2 to Q3. This week, the forecast has changed mainly due to the difference between the actual value of the price indexes and their ARIMA forecast. In particular, energy prices have risen far beyond the ARIMA forecast, raising concerns about future gasoline price increases. The CQM has revised its 2023 Q2 economic growth rate upwards a bit on both the expenditure and income side, respectively, with 2.15% economic growth on the expenditure side and 0.55% on the income side. The average economic growth on both the expenditure and the income side, which is considered the latent true economic growth rate, is 1.35%. This is in line with the BEA's GDO concept. Inflation in general slowed down in June, but headline inflation picked up somewhat in July, and the core PCE price deflator clearly showed an upward trend. The PCA revised upward real GDP growth from 1.23% to 1.44%, which is close to the average economic growth rate of 1.35% on both the expenditure and income sides of the CQM. The GDP price deflator growth rate was revised upward from 2.28% to 2.40%, also close to the CQM forecast of 2.27%. These two tables summarize this week's CQM and PCA inflation forecast for 2023 Q2 and Q3. We can see that overall inflation is slowing down. However, the high growth rate of the core PCE price deflator is concerning. Whether the Fed's 2% inflation target will be achieved in 2023 Q3 remains a risk. Conclusions from this week's US CQM forecast alert. First, the latent true economic growth rate for 2023 Q2 is around 1.4%. If we focus on real GDP on the expenditure side, an economic growth rate of over 2% is possible. Second, inflation is slowing down overall. However, there are concerns about the high growth rate of the core PCE price deflator and the future rise of gasoline prices. The third, there is a possibility that the Fed inflation target will be achieved in 2023 Q3. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast and shows how to access the past US CQM forecast alert.